Welcome to Mission Sonlight. During this quarter, our media missionaries are visiting the South Pacific Division. Our brothers and sisters in this region live in the countries of Australia, New Zealand, Papua New Guinea, and numerous South Pacific islands. During this quarter, you'll learn about how Hope Channel TV and Hope Radio PNG are having an impact in Papua New Guinea. And you won't want to miss the report about the innovative children's programming being created by the media team on the campus of Avondale College.
Greetings from the South Pacific Division, where we have two 13 Sabbath offering projects. Firstly, we have Hope Channel Television and Hope FM Radio for Papua New Guinea. Secondly, we'd like to produce the Rescue, which is a children's TV series based on the Conflict of the Ages books.
There is a challenge that Adventists in this region are meeting head-on through the teaching of practical applications of healthy living. Lifestyle diseases are creating health issues that can be reversed. The 10,000 Toes Project, originally launched in the Solomon Islands, has met with such great success that its scope is being broadened to all the islands of the South Pacific. Our media missionaries first reported on the 10,000 Toes movement several years ago when it first began.
In the Pacific, lifestyle medicine is a big issue, particularly because of diabetes. In some countries, like American Samoa, half of the population is diabetic or pre-diabetic. And in Papua New Guinea, they estimate of the 7 to 8 million people there, 1.5 are diabetic.
The 10,000 Toes campaign or movement focuses on the prevention of diabetes in the South Pacific. 75 to 80% of our disease burden in the Pacific right now is lifestyle disease, and diabetes being one of the biggest burdens in the region.
In the South Pacific, 30,000 amputations occur every 12 months.
It's all about turning the tide on diabetes. Out in the islands, in the South Pacific Islands, diabetes is a prevalent disease out there. They're dying literally by the hundreds. Every 20 minutes, somebody is losing an amputation due to this deadly disease.
Lifestyle medicine can reverse diseases such as diabetes, coronary heart disease, high blood pressure, stroke, and cancer. As recent as 30 years ago, these diseases weren't prevalent in this region.
In the past, like people in the Pacific, they go to their gardens, they work all day, they harvest and they eat what they grow. Nowadays, the lifestyle has changed dramatically.
And we want to make a difference before they get sick. And if they're eating healthy, exercising well, then we can actually help them prevent them getting diabetes.
Today, imported goods are impacting the local people. Processed foods high in sugar and salt are tempting, but consuming them as a major part of the diet brings disastrous consequences.
Some of the biggest issues we face with diabetes is the consumption of white rice, soft drinks, and other, what we call here in Australia, junk food. What has happened is that they take their beautiful garden products, they take it to the market, they sell, and then they go and head to the shops and buy these kind of products. And it's just destroying their lives. And as part of our campaign, we need to work with governments in order that we can reverse these types of habits that are developed.
As Seventh-day Adventists, part of our mission is to bring hope to others through our health message. The 10,000 Toes movement is doing that with great success.
We're very excited about how the 10,000 Toes is going. We have 5 mobile clinics, 3 of them are vehicles, and we have 2 water clinics, because a lot of the places in a lot of the countries out in the islands, they are just little dots. And so we need to have a water vessel that is able to take our staff out there to do the testing. And so that's our number 1 priority. We also have a cookbook happening out in Samoa that we're putting together right now. And we believe that all these initiatives will help advance the work of the 10,000 Toes campaign. The other thing that we're looking at is providing kits for every country, not just one. Sometimes we need hundreds of kits, depending on the size of the country. And thirdly, we need to train the doctors and the nurses in lifestyle intervention. Currently, they may be able to help with medical stuff on a normal level, but not in lifestyle medicine.
The response to 10,000 Toes has been positive.
We have a great program that we partner with ADRA with, and it is called the Live More Abundantly program. And we have started rolling that out now across the Pacific. And so, as I've shared before, we started in the Solomon Islands, but now, as of this very week, we are in country number 10. So we are just adding Nauru to the list, which is a tiny little country out in the middle of the South Pacific. We believe that we have a great future in partnering with governments as they come on board, like they have in the Solomon Islands and in Fiji. We have also received 2 awards from WHO, and that is the World Health Organization. And this, I believe, is just the beginning of many exciting things that is going to happen, that as they come on board and support us, we'll be able to go deeper and wider within the 10 countries that we are currently in.
Meeting physical needs of people often softens hearts and makes people more receptive to listen to the story of Jesus. 10,000 Toes is flinging wide the doors for ministry in so many areas.
Mary, who came along actually to have her testings done, found out that she was diabetic, found out she had some other health issues, and attended the Live More Abundantly. She had such an amazing reversal, feels so much better, now able to go to the gardens and put in a really good hard day's work without feeling as though she's short of breath anymore. She just loved the results that she's got, that she is now trained as an ambassador and has now joined the team and goes around and is helping with other health assessments.
When Jesus walked this earth, he brought both physical and spiritual healing to the people. You can be a part of the 10,000 Toes teams as they become the hands and quite literally the feet of Jesus. You may not be able to travel here to the South Pacific, but your offering will support workers who live here. How much will you give on Sabbath, December 24?
The health message is definitely the entering wedge that we have used very successfully in a discipleship movement to see God move in the South Pacific. We've actually had people come to faith because of this, and actually communities open up their doors and let Adventists in after decades of resisting any Adventist influence in their towns and villages. I want to say a big thank you to everybody that has donated to the 10,000 Toes campaign in the past, and for those that are going to give generously for the 13th Sabbath offering that is about to happen. Thank you very much.
This is quite exciting for us, and we'd like to thank you for your generous contribution in helping us to realize this dream.
Reporting from the South Pacific Division, this is Mission Sonlight.